Hi, fire signs. Welcome in. Welcome back. If you are returning back, we're going to take a look at your next 24 hours and see what's going on with you all and all of that. So if you're new, just buckle up, all right? I'm very intense. I won't say I'm sorry for the intensity of the reading. I'm asking at the hand of the Most High God, and He can surely speak for Himself. We look from a spiritual point of view here, and it could be controversial, could tick you off. Anyway, it's about the truth, though, and truth is sharp, and so we all have to look at it. And there's different levels of truth, but it can be proven when it is truth and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I feel energy, and I'll just speak right out of that space. And you're going to have to understand, sometimes when I'm feeling it, it's like I am that energy, and it'll just shoot out that way. And unless you stick around and learn me and how God does use me in that way, then you are probably going to get bent out of shape a lot of the time on my channel. But I'm always for uprightness and truth, and giving a what for if it has to. And it just is that way. So I look at a lot of crime because I personally am dealing with criminal and stuff like that. So maybe you are as well. I will be a voice for you. I'm a part of the soul group, and so are you. Whether you're a part of my soul group or not, I don't know. But anyway, I interject my own stuff as well, just because I don't have anybody to talk to, so I just talk to y'all. So I'm very transparent and all that kind of stuff. So love me, hate me, do whatever you got to do with it. But hopefully you're upright. If you're not, you don't care about being upright, I'm not going to be your channel. See you later. Go ahead and click off. Let's get started. All right, fire energy, I just thank you, Most High, for you being the fire of God, that you chase away your enemies, and the hills will melt like wax at your presence. And we just ask for your presence to be here, Most High. You are very bold, and you say your children in the earth are bold, and we're supposed to chase away darkness. And so come on in here, Most High, and begin to speak to whoever needs this message, because you know all things. I just humble myself right here, right now. You have the green apple, and your mother or your mother-in-law or a stepmother could also be here with that energy as well, or somebody you look at like a mother figure, or a grandparent could be here, feminine energy with that. I'm also hearing somebody's aunt. Okay, well, somebody's, however it's going, it's just a mature woman is out here. You also have the landlord card, but it's also any kind of property owner, a teacher. Now, we just had in the water reading in the hidden space, the student's card was there. This is a specific teacher card, property owner, landlord, real estate, boss figure of any kind of authority could be here with this. Okay, head of household, something like that. And then we have somebody could live somewhere where there is an apple tree. The tree is here. I used to live, growing up, we had green apples that would come on trees as well. Just look at that. But anyway, that could be a clue to something. The tree card, though, is an earth sign energy. So you could specifically dealing with somebody who was born under an earth sign. It is, but you don't have to. It just tells you to get grounded with that energy. It's somebody's mind is out here, okay? And this is... bad health energy is out here on something. So you're dealing with somebody who's got situations with their mind. And for some people, yes, you are dealing with that. Somebody lost their ever-living soul in the water reading. Somebody's crazy in that reading and really freaking bad. So whatever is going on, there's just bad health issues. Somebody also, your mother could have had cancer attached to something, because cancer came out in that reading as well. I'm only kind of bringing that energy in because I believe we're fixing to go into Scorpio energy, which is water energy. And so we're real close in the zodiac with that. And so could be significant combinations and things that come out to confirm some stuff. But there is something about bad health being here and stuff like that. And the word cancer did come out, or you are specifically dealing with a cancer. Okay. But this could be some type of a recovery, or the surgery card was there in that reading as well. The sickle had came out over the top of that reading as well. So why am I feeling like I'm missing a card? Huh. I guess not. Seems like I'm missing a one more deck of card that was over the top. But let's get started here. That's the overall energy that we're going to take a look at. So an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So there would be something medical that is here, whether somebody has their mind or not. You just have to get grounded with something that's going on out here with the situation. Now, property energy, we had the car lot that came out over the top of the water reading. So let's see. Your mother could work in real estate, or something. She's something with your mother at home with a medical situation on her property. Something's taking place. You have to get grounded in something in the next 24 hours with the energy. For some of y'all, that's past things because the wording came out. It's time to face what happened. There was a death matter that was there in the water reading. Show me fire energy, please. Green can go to anything from healing. It also is life and hope, but it also is like envious stuff. And somebody in the water reading, it came out, they hate you but want to be you. And I do have the word envy written here, and so it can't, in the negative of the color green, can go to that. Okay. Also, somebody took a bite of something that they shouldn't have, or you might want to watch out what you're eating. There's just something in general. Edible things are here as well. Let's see. Show me fire energy, please. So somebody is making a choice with the Three of Wands in the reverse. There's water energy. The Queen of Cups is here, and the Page of Cups is here. If there is something edible, you do eat fish as well. It's in the cup. I will say, if there's some type of sickness going on, the 12th house can go back to, because they hold that in the deck, it takes you back to poisons and stuff. And so if there is something to do with something, with some type of eating something, food poison or whatever, or something just don't taste right for you in the next 24 hours, then just be cautious of that. But if there is somebody trying to do some stupid, heinous thing because there was a poisonous snake literally in the water reading, then they've traded to do something here, or they did. Then somebody's got gel on them for something, for other cases, because that Eight of Swords was there. The Star in the reverse. Okay. The Star in the reverse is bitterness. It is somebody that is blowing off of their freaking mouth in the reverse. It's a lack of hope. Somebody was trying to get somebody to open up, and the King of Cups was there in that reading as well. So there's a tree here as well. This is about waiting on some type of investments and things with the Seven of Pentacles. This can be a seducing card, and because the snake was hidden in the water reading, it has a meaning of a seducing sexual nonsense. Okay, and the Page of Cups can also represent that, but there's something to do with the child energy, or somebody's mind's like a child somewhere, and something that's going on. Okay, there's some type of shocking information about something being said, and somebody's either traded for something to go down, or they're blowing out their mouth, or did, or something like that. But the Star is acting, and I had the movie star that I talked about in the water reading, and the word talent also was being talked about as well, and the word Emmy. So somebody is in movies and stuff, then somebody is like a little actor somewhere attached, something going on. And this is about exposure. The motto here is I know, and somebody knows something, or somebody's kid knows something. If somebody knows something about investments that have been waited upon, there's the Ace of Cups. This is about being receptive to this communication. Let's see what the communication is around you all then. It's either going to make somebody freaking mad, or they already are, and that's why they're trying to pour on this little sweet little conversation here on a decision out here. Your mother's involved in something, or whoever the older feminine energy is, or they are the one trying to do something. Whoever's who, show me the Page of Cups, please. Supposed to be an apology, but I doubt it, given that there was nonsense that was there. So yeah, there's something abominable out here, man. The Justice in the reverse. This, you got, for some of you all, somebody wants you to be biased, or somebody was biased, or there's a dirty official involved in something, and there's secrets with the Moon coming out here. And social media had come out. I don't know if it was in the water reading or the reading that I did prior to that, but this word, if you're new, there's pictograph language inside the tarot, so you'll just learn it different here with me. This word is the watchtower, and we just had actually YouTube came out. I'm sure y'all are aggravated. I don't really care. Anyway, some of us have a right to be angry about some nonsense that's going on. There is abominable things out here with the justice in the reverse. It's something foul out here. Deceptive, secretive. It's somebody kept something here. The letter K, P, T, kept. Somebody kept something. There's money attached to something out here that wasn't theirs, I guess. In deception, somebody drowning in some type of emotion out here. But something is wrong with the justice coming out in the reverse because, again, somebody is poisonous somewhere, or again, something's happened around some poison energy as well. The Empress. So your mother energy really is here really strong. Give me just a second, please, to look up something here, if it's even a word. That somebody's name could be Kate or Kat or Kathy. The C and or the K could be here. The T and the P is also here. TP. Somebody could be Indian. And there is a darker skinned individual in the hidden space, and specifically Hispanic and Mexican came out twice. That you could be Italian, you could be, black, you could be anything, but specifically something with that ethnicity is connected to something that is going on around a situation. If somebody's trying to get a kid to do something or say something, or they did get somebody who, I'm also getting this energy coming through. Somebody's used somebody who's got mental problems to do something for them, and that's not fair. And if you have somebody in your family that's got mental issues, then somebody may be trying to bend them to do something, and there'd be danger around that because they wouldn't know better. And that's absolutely disgusting. Okay, and there's some type of legal energy that really is out here, and something abominable is out here with this thing. Whatever this, there's death matters and secrets and stuff really coming out in the next 24 hours around some poisonous nonsense. Pressing and a burden is here is the word combination, and an oppression and to distress. All right. Well, there was tacky. And somebody's just crazy somewhere, folks. And did somebody wanting somebody to trade something, to do something crazy, then they are freaking nuts. Just in general, somebody just to even to use somebody who's just dealing with mental problems itself, that's something wrong with the person. Okay. For some of you all, you're just dealing with a crazy person who's blaspheming the Holy Spirit. They don't have the Spirit on the inside of them at all. They are a demon, really. This can go to pressing just alone. So somebody's trying to press somebody to say something out here, and it's emotional. And that's exactly what was kind of showing up in the water reading. Somebody wanted somebody to open up, but there's a snake in the hidden space, and two people are in the hidden space somewhere having a meeting, or somebody's trying to have a meeting with another person to open up to, hey, let's go do something here. But it's poisonous. It's acting, it's anger, there's no hope in it at all. It's bias, it's abominable. There's money around it, something for you to invest in, but it's off. Show me the star. Something about the nighttime is here. And I will say that the sun came out in the reverse, and I stated something could be happening like right when the sun's going down. So something about that's here. And then the Six of Pentacles in the reverse is a little bribe and a little money gift here. Okay. And it's off. It's a bribe. It's going to curse somebody, or it did. I don't know. They want you to do something out here. Show me this apple out here. They're envious. Yeah. Open up. Here's my bribe. Open up. I guess if you don't open up, they're going to have a freaking cow on you with that star coming out in the reverse like that, because it represents bitter energy. you're going to have to say no to somebody. I feel like y'all are dealing with somebody who normally gets their way if they have a freaking cow. And you need to tell them no anyway. It's like there's this real heavy impression that somebody's dealing with somebody that they're probably very skilled in how they act and all that stuff. But if they don't get their way, they probably do explode, or something's happened within some type of explosive thing already. And because there's something about a truth, but God said there's going to be some type of a victory that is going to take place. This is a bribe, though, and you don't need to be opening up to that, because you're going to get duped into something if you hadn't already, and somebody's already investigated something. Show me the green apple. So this is about making a choice. You know, the Lover's card can also have a meaning of your health, a health choice here as well. So just in general, something about somebody's mind, though, is off in something going on. It's dumb. Anyway, this is also, if there's those of you who deal with the seducing, seductress piece of nutcase, it's got the mental crazy on them, doing something. Somebody could be doing something to their mother or as well. However, so that's prophecy as well. But this is intimacy. Then there is seduction around somebody. There's y'all's energy. You're going to get up, take some action. Hopefully you're in the upright. But her energy in the negative is a slut in the negative, because the whore was there. And somebody knowing that somebody's taking some money for some sex somewhere on something. Maybe your mother's ticked off at you, finding out that you got a teenager that's either being used or bent to do something, or they are literally trying to seduce somebody. We got teenagers today that do nonsense like that as well. Show me more on the apple. Is somebody going to bite something and get bit by the snake, folks? The Hermit. A lot of times you'll see the Hermit holding a snake as well. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and there's money attached to something here. And so the Hermit is like really having to go within and think about something. It also is a medical energy with the 6th house, so it's really strong in your reading here. This is also can have a meaning with the pictograph being out here to store something, and somebody has something stored. They took something. They kept something. The phonics of kept is here. It has to do with some money. Okay, whatever it is and how much it is, I don't know. But it can also represent trying to catch somebody up, store them down in something, okay? Because there's a murderer somewhere. God forbid your kids somewhere being used for that nonsense, or they were. 2 of Pentacles. This somebody trading things. There's 2 purses here being exchanged secretly, getting your balance, going back and forth to make a decision. That's a decision card. You really better think about this, folks. There's choices here. Somebody's already made the choice to either come and have this little conversation with you. It's abominable. It's freaking abominable. Show me the Queen of Cups, please. Very kind individual. She's upright. If she's not, she's a low-down scoundrel. The King of Swords is out here on her. Could be also medical with him as well. Could also be an authority figure, which is here. It's backwards, though. I had a dirty cop come out in the last 2 times I've read. So if he's upright, he's going to be on top of it. Whoever's trying to do the nonsense out here. Look, somebody did keep something. There's money attached to some stuff around y'all's energy. Stubborn, greedy, grudge-keeping nonsense. Somebody is hanging on to all they have with their health. The 4 of Pentacles can also be a health card. Hanging on to all you have. Somebody very sick out here. I guess they are. There's the little page there as well. Why is this King of Swords here, please? The Devil. Well, there's temptation around, y'all. Hands out on the Devil, and it came out with the 3 of Wands, which is right here in the reverse. Somebody's already made a decision to come towards you and do something. There's the Death card. And the word to oppress somebody is out here, and the 10 of Wands is also an oppression. There's secret oppression going on, or somebody wishes to do that because somebody's a cuckoo, folks. Somebody's just absolutely retarded somewhere, doing it on purpose, but being crazy with it. What I'm saying. The Devil's a thief, a liar, a cheat, a murderer, toxic nonsense. This word goes to melting with affliction. You don't fear the devil. Somebody needs to tell somebody to go to hell. The eighth house goes back to secret sex, money, property, stuff like that. So there is something out here with that. It's also, there's a death matter somewhere. Something very much a burden out here around your energy. Some type of overindulging energy could be here with that 9 of cups. There's something in the cup. There's something edible out here with something secret going on. 4 of wands. Something, if that's your ex-husband or something like that, and that's a marriage card. That's a celebration card. Again, there's 2 people, or at least one person is trying to get another person to open up to do something with them, or they did, and they're trying to cover something around your energy. Let's take some, let me take this deck first. Show us information, please, Most High, in the hidden space that's very important for fire energy to know. Thank you. That there's something with timing to something out here, and there is death attached to it. This is altering things. And again, the word watchtower is out here, and the tower is in the hidden space. And this is a government card, a protection card, an alteration of something. Somebody alterated something around a death contract because paperwork came out in the water reading, then something like that's out here. If you deal with a murderer, then somebody's doing something for money out here for something, I guess, for this ridiculous. But there's temptation out here between these 2 people energies. Death is death. Somebody got something crazy out here with that. If somebody, so I think your grandpa came out in the water reading. And we have a mother energy out here, but this is a grandfather clock. If somebody has a grandfather clock, that's a connection to something for somebody, because not everybody has a grandfather clock, but something like that's out here attached to something, or you're just your grandparents, an older person is involved in something going on with the situation. Show me more information in the hidden space. So the grave and the clock came out. The professional in the reverse. Okay, well, that's the King of Swords. That's just a cold-as-ice person then. That's very bitter and detached. And they are a professional kook then, and they're dangerous. That's the dirty cop then, because the justice is in the reverse. And somebody's manipulating something a very sharp, freaking way out here. Your partner, this is your partner card as well, is involved in something out here going on. For some of you all, you need to watch your partner. Or you're a partner in crime being some type of stupid idiot out here. But somebody is trying to catch somebody up in something out here. And they've alterated something for this death thing. And it's been around a bribe. Or they're wanting you to get involved in it to do it, or they did it. And it's time to speak about something and bend the creep that's doing the nonsense. Your house is out here. So the 4 of Wands is also your home. So this could be soulmates for some of you all. You don't get to pick your soulmates, and the devil card can have a meaning of your soulmates. Obviously, your mother is out here around something, or your grandparent. But somebody's partner, whether it's your wife or your partner, is in the law. Somebody dirty somewhere out here. You got kids involved in some stuff with it. Stocks and bonds, that already came out as well. I think it came out in the reading prior to the water, or it was in the water reading. Somebody's a control freak. No, you don't get to be a control freak. Actually, in the water reading, it came out my way or the highway. And I'm going to reiterate what I said about that. And I want you to hear me. It's not your way or the highway. I don't care who you are in the earth realm. It's truth or nothing else. Nothing else is going to happen in this earth realm, because the people of God that want truth are going to get up and pounce down every freaking liar that's trying to do some type of nasty thing in the earth. Y'all are out of here. And so you want to be that way, then fine. Truth or the highway. You don't get to be a control freak on somebody's life because you're trying to murder or get away with some stuff because there's money around some stuff. You're in error. don't know who people think they are. So it says a heartbreaker, they play games. Well, you're in error. Somebody's trying to seduce you. They're doing it because they got an agenda behind something out here, folks. And they're going to have a cow if you ain't going to take this bribe because they want to try to control something that's going on out here. And you need to put them freaking in their place and say, I don't think so. No. A Russian energy is coming out here for a connection, man, woman, or child as well. In this reading, you do have a white-skinned energy person out here, a specific male that's backwards. It says, because sentence against an evil work isn't executed speedily, it's set in the sons of men's heart to do evil. And so somebody's out here trying to do some evil, and it ain't gonna cut it, folks. You're gonna have to stand your ground on some stuff out here. The senator is out here. Okay, well, the senator has a pink dress, was on the news, and the color pink came out. It's come through my spirit. I wish it would just said it in the water reading. A dog pack is out here. It says sniffing out an area. Well, there's death somewhere, or the senator's fixing to die, or somebody's trying to get the senator killed, or the senator's involved in it. Can only go a couple of ways, folks. There's something perverted going on. You know, that dog pack was in that reading where the congressman, congresswoman was there. The mayor was there last night. A Republican come out and the dog pack was there. An execution was in that reading. And there's just a bunch of perverted nonsense that was around some stuff. There's death out here, a murder. A temptation. It's right here with the devil card. Secret temptation is out here. So, you know, hopefully the senator ain't crazy, but whoever's who, and because everybody to me is on the same playing field until I see otherwise, because I've tried to call everybody from the top to the bottom and got nowhere on some stuff. Matter of fact, let me just side note, if you're new, I'm dealing with murderers. But tonight, I tried to pick up my phone to call down to the office, and I've done it before. I can't ever get through. It just rings and rings and rings and rings and rings. Yet last time I had to just hang it up, and then I just took another phone and called it, like called the direct number, and then they picked it up. My phone has been hacked so that I can't use it here. And so people do try to call. I never get phone calls here. It's on purpose. Y'all are idiots to me, and if anybody's going to die, it's going to be you. It's going to be God's way or you're out. The letter T is coming out here. Y'all are nutcases to me. 1980s is out here. We got some real numbers, man, in the earth. Somebody is trying to flatter somebody out here, so it's out here. That's prophecy, folks. That's prophecy. That's prophecy. Nah. Y'all are kooks to me, man. A release and a separation is necessary on something. Well, you know, people doing some crazy, folks. It's just not going to cut it. And there's the word pink right there. Okay, well, look, the reason why I said what I said, if you're brand spanking new, is when the debate was fixing to happen, I did a real quick reading because I was fixing to watch the debate between Trump and Harris. And so I hopped on real quick, and it's on my channel somewhere, stated, hey, I want to do a quick reading before the debate. And the word pink came out at the end of that reading. And so it was just a regular reading. I turned the camera off, and it was getting ready to, because I had the television. The news came out in that reading, and the color pink came out. And so I turned the reading off and got done with it. And the television was on the news, and I was walking through the hotel room to the kitchenette area, and I happened to look up because out of the corner of my eye I seen something pink, and I looked up because it just came out, and it was the senator. And actually I think the word senator was there in the reading or something like that, but it was there. I was like, oh my God. and God just has just so much, just has been so profound on my platforms. And I believe everything God says, because he's just said things just in a moment's time, and boom, it's happened like that over and over again. And so I know what God's showing when he shows heavy revy stuff out here. So either the senator's a crazy kook, or the senator's in danger. Could only go two ways. And like I said, and if you're upright, then you are, and then you're going to show yourself. Okay. But something's up with something, and that color pink was just in the water. But anyway, in the water it ends up. But anyway, that's why I said what I said. If you are brand spanking new, the letter V, TV. Somebody actor, or they've been on TV or something. The television is here. Anyway, or a vet could be out here if they're an older person, something like that. And I think the senator is a vet. Matter of fact, I think so. Thank you for your service if you're upright. I don't know nothing about you, but there's been some stuff that's come out about you. I really hope to hopefully you're upright. Hopefully, God's, revealed something. If you've got something wicked going on, Senator, around you, that you have some respect for the work of my hands, that's trying to warn somebody's life in danger out here, and people leave me alone and understand that this work that I do is to keep people from dying. Somebody's got something going on out here, and anyway, you either respect God or not, and the people of God that's got to work out here to keep people alive or not. I don't really know. So anyway, this energy is that somebody's got a partner there that's upside down. There's some type of gentleman that is around you that's not right out here. Borrowing something is here. A walker is here. That's huge. Somebody's tired of waiting on something. Well, somebody's trying to flatter somebody to do some, here's your money type of stuff. Okay? And there is temptation out here. And let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses, folks. Somebody's just playing a game on somebody. They're just saying what they want you to hear, and they're going to break your heart, and they really don't give a rip. Anyway, there's the word victory. God said so in the water reading that there was going to be a victory. He said there was going to be some type of a miracle. Something about forcing somebody to do it. Okay, or that was past energy, and somebody was, because we got a control freak out here that's unacceptable to force anybody to do anything. Care what anybody's title is either. You don't have no right to force anybody to do anything unless you're upright and you're doing. I mean, I guess it depends on what you're trying to do, but if it's foul wickedness, I mean, obviously, if you're dealing with your kid and you're forcing them to do something for upright purposes and just to get them to obey something, fine. I mean, anything can fall underneath that. But we got a control freak, though, out here. We got something really out of line going on around some nonsense and a murder-death energy. A cruelty. There has freaking been cruelty, folks. Yes, there has been. And whoever is doing something with kids and forcing them to do nasty things for their bidding, that's abominable. That is freaking cruel, and that's unacceptable. We just won't have it in our earth because you people are bringing damnation into the nation itself. So the T is out here twice. All right, so it's very prevalent. There's more than T connections, or there's a family of T's out here. And actually the TV came out twice. This is a T, and the Lover's card is the letter, it's the Vav or the Wa, and so the V is here. It says something about television energy is out here, okay? And like I just said, the senator's out here, and I've seen it on television as well, so God's just going to call something out here, folks. Better be aware. This is the truth, and the truth was over the top in the water reading as well. Clarity of some things. It's a clarity in the truth, and it represents the sword. It also represents envy and stuff like that, and that's the green here. So let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses, but it's also a victory rune, and the word victory is here as well. Your work. Something about work is out here. It's a work rune, and somebody hitting freaking rock bottom because the poverty card was in the water reading. And but somebody's done something on purpose out here in cruelty for some nonsense and forced some people to do some crap, and then waited on some stuff that's somebody's taken something out here and they've alterated things in paperwork for some crap. Unacceptable. This is also protection energy. This is the V under the W, and the V and the W is here as well. Let every word be established. So it comes out a couple different ways. It's already out here. The pictograph here looks like a P, and this is also the letter P. So you got P connections out here as well. And also, if God's been talking about excrement, so poop is out here. I'm just saying there's a dirty something. And actually, I say it all the time. My hermit, one of my older decks I used to have, the hermit was holding toilet paper because they roll over your intestines. And God always has that card jump out about excrement all the time. And there is an excrement issue out here with cruelty, folks. Just in general, people being crazy, losing their ever-loving freaking mind and doing some stuff. And we want it to freaking stop. It's crazy stuff going on. Somebody's mind's nutcase. But there are work matters. And anyway, either you're going to work on some stuff for upright purposes and bend somebody that needs to be bent. Don't care what their title is. I don't know. Something's wrong. There's a dog pack out here, and actually in the water reading, the word rot and stink was there, and I was making reference to last week that kept coming out. Somebody was rotting by water. They were decaying by water, and so if somebody has died out here, then somebody's forced somebody to do something, then they did. And there's been murder attached to some nonsense out here. Just because somebody wants to be some type of freaking control freak and play somebody and flatter somebody on some stuff and act, it ain't going to cut it, folks. There's something going to come out in the next 24 hours with a victory on something that's going on. I guess if it's going to be on the television, I guess it's going to go on television for something. So this is what's around fire energy for the next 24 hours. The letter K is here twice as well. The letter C, the letter T, and then the letter M, and the S is out here. I guess that's all the letters that came out in this reading. Good luck. If anybody can help with some shelter money and some food money or a rescue team, I know that I can be found. My information is down below. May God bless you because He will. Shalom.